Ize-Iyamu has started talking. Hear what he has to say to Obaseki. He said, those who brought Obaseki from nowhere have the right to look elsewhere, says Ize-Iyamu. Osage Ize-Iyamu, governorship aspirant of the All Progressives Congress, APC in Edo State, says those who brought Godwin Obaseki, governor of the state, to power feel he has not performed up to expectation. Speaking on Channels Television Politics on Wednesday, Ize-Iyamu, who picked his nomination and expression of interest form at the party's national secretariat in Abuja earlier on Wednesday, said under Obaseki there has been division, rancor and insecurity in the state. He had contested as candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in 2017, but lost to Obaseki. That is Ize-Iyamu. Ize-Iyamu defected to the APC in the heat of the crisis between Adams Oshomole, APC national chairman, and the incumbent governor. He said Oshomole is yet to endorse him, but he would get the support of the APC national chairman after defeating Obaseki in the primary. Oshomole is not in any faction. Oshomole, as at today, remains the national chairman of the APC. So if the governor has problems with him, that does not mean that those who respect his position as the national chairman belongs to a faction led by him, he said. Yes, Obaseki, the governor of the state, wants to come back as governor. And yes, a lot of the leaders of the party in the state do not agree with that. But that does not mean that those who do not agree with him belong to a faction led by the national chairman. It is the governor who has said his second term is non-negotiable. I am surprised because he is now bringing God into it, because a man who says my second term is non-negotiable is telling you that even God cannot interfere. That is second term. That his second term is beyond God. It is beyond party and nobody can say anything about it. And maybe that is the cross of the problem, because he believes he has come to a position where nobody can even suggest to him that he cannot come back, but it doesn't work in Edo State, and the party that puts him there has a right to determine who will go there again, and the exercise must be a transparent one. So the so-called suggestion that the president said that they have the right of first refusal is false. There is no such statement. Please. One thing I found wrong is trying to bring in the national chairman into it, because of the leaders we have in Edo State are leaders who are strong in their own rights, and if they believe that the governorship of the party cannot be the birthright of the incumbent governor, it will be very wrong for anybody to suggest that they are doing or those who are doing that belong to Adams Oshomole's faction. They brought him from nowhere before, so they have a right to say that they don't want to go with him, or they want to look elsewhere. They know where they brought him from before now. Earlier, Ize-Iyamu had told reporters that it was better for the party to change administration in Edo than lose the election. We mean well for our state. We are not looking for position simply because we need to look for something to occupy us, he said. Even though what we have now is an APC administration, we are not too happy with the pace of development. We are not happy with the rancor. We are not happy with the divisions. We are not happy with the insecurity, and that cannot augur well for development. That was why we said our party cannot be changed, that it is better to change the incumbent and ensure that our party remains in office. Ew, can you imagine? It has not been our party. You know, the other day he was talking about being one of the pioneers of APC in Edo State. You can see, oh my God, it's very, very painful that people still fall for all these people. Some people tell you, oh, it is politics. Now, he's not believing in Oshomole. That means, okay, Oshomole has the right to say whatever he wants to say. You are believing Oshomole now. Now he said Oshomole has not even endorsed him. That after he must have defeated Obaseki. That is when Obaseki, Oshomole will now endorse him, he will accept him. It's really laughable. So you just went into the party. Odugu has been saying something different, that you came into the party uh, not through the right channel, that you came in a wrong channel, that where is your card, where is your whatever, where's your this? He was even asking, they are the same people who are in the same faction. He wants to tell us now that there's no faction, that if you disagree with the Obaseki, they term it to be that you are in a different, you are in Oshomole's faction, that Oshomole does not belong to any faction. They can tell that to babies, they can tell that to toddlers. You can imagine this kind of a thing. And at the end of the day, he's telling us that it is the party. I don't know. Okay, well, the party is the one that will present a candidate. Then at the end of the day, it now depends on the masses, if the masses will go along. So if the party members are not happy and the masses are happy, then which one is the best? Which one is, it will be good at the end of the day? Which one are we supposed to take? Is it the party members, the so-called whatever, the bigwigs or the chieftains in the party that we are supposed to go with, or the masses themselves? Because the masses, the public, are more than the so-called chieftains in the party. Say, since they brought him, you can imagine, see the kind of language they use. It is not all about the people. Since they brought him, so they can look elsewhere. You were in the other party and you were saying all manner of things against this particular party. Now you are coming to the party. Like I always say, these people are the same. If you are just there deceiving yourself, that means you are part of the problem we have in this country. Anywhere belle face, this one will go like this. Oh my God, all of them will follow. It will go like this, all of them will follow. What do you have? What is your own take as a person? What is your position? Anywhere the wind blows, you follow. We can't move on like that, because all of these things, it's all about integrity to a very large extent. To a very large extent. But these people don't just compromise, just a free fall. See what he's saying. Now let us go and play back what Oshomole told the whole world about him. So he wants to tell us that they should believe what Oshomole is saying. Oshomole is the party national chairman of the party. So if they play the thing back, what Oshomole said about him, some people will tell you it is politics. Yeah, it is politics. People are saying what they know. They have to be, they have to challenge anybody who is saying something that you think that is not the right thing. If somebody is saying something that is wrong about you, you have to challenge it. So he didn't challenge Oshomole. He said many things. Oshomole said that the economy or the treasury of the state cannot be given to, or cannot be handed over to, what is it called, to Ize-Iyamu. So what has now changed? Because since then, Ize-Iyamu has not occupied any position or any post since he left, maybe after being a SSG to the government under Goodluck Jonathan. And Oshomole told us that this man, that the treasury of the whatever, the welfare of the state, everything about the finance of the state cannot be handed over to Ize-Iyamu. So what has not changed since then? You see the way they are deceiving people. People will tell you, forget about it. It's all about politics. So that is how politics be on there. Let them continue to play with your life in this manner. Let them play politics with your life. Let them continue to play politics. Anything they do, it is politics. So everybody should forget about it. Even when you are suffering, it is politics. Nobody should complain if you want to go by that. So whether Oshomole, whether Obaseki, they are same. If you know where you belong to, but at the end of the day, how is it going to benefit you? Because a lot of people who are against Obaseki now, they were together in 2016. They were chanting his praises. They were doing this. They were doing that. If not Obaseki, nobody else. It must be Obaseki. Now today again, they are singing a new song. Then if a man has failed, that means the party has failed as well. So he said they cannot change the party. It does not depend on the people, because if the people still want to go in line with all these people, that is where the problem is. I think the masses themselves, they should know that what is happening now between Oshomole and Obaseki, it's still going to happen. What things will happen between, if this man eventually comes in, Ize-Iyamu, the same thing will happen. So is this how they are going to be dribbling you people? Then look elsewhere. Look elsewhere, because these people, the problem that we are facing now, it will be more when this man comes in. If you ask Obaseki to, he will tell you a different story. All of them, they are just dribbling the people. They are just playing with the minds of the people, and which is not going to all go away. But this man now is saying a different thing, that if the party don't want him, the people that brought Obaseki, if they don't want him, they will look elsewhere. So he's the person that they are looking looking at to come and do the change, to come and do the needful. Well, I wish them good luck. Someone says, Ize-Iyamu, you are a disgrace to RCCG as a pastor. You need to bury your head in shame by telling Edo people that there's no development in the state. If by mistake, which you cannot be as a governor, you'll be worse more than your master, Lucky Benedio. May we not see what we take Edo back to Egypt again. Ize-Iyamu is the next governor. Obaseki cannot eat his cake and have it back. You can't bite the fingers that fed you. Please, did this Iyamu by any means relate to ex-policeman that worked with Anini, with the armed robber? The man is very desperate. He's not a good Christian from PDP to APC and still talking. Obaseki is the people's choice. RCCG should sack these agents of Satan before he crumbles their image. Osage, desperado, we fail. Osage is a serial liar. Ize-Iyamu, nonsense talk. I believe in Obaseki, only he can be my governor. You are all wasting time, okay? Lucky Obaseki all the way, okay? Okay. As someone say, fake pastor who wants to who wants the governor by all means, you can't get it. Okay, godfatherism, just because Obaseki refused to be controlled by his predecessor. I pity Edo people. Edo is a replica of Lagos. Godfathers are not God. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning what Ize-Iyamu has said. Leave your comment below and let's have your take. Thank you.